Alright guys, we're going to give this one more go. This is the fourth time trying to make this video. Things have not cooperated. Today we're going to run some Tier 1 Dark Abyss. We're going to be running those in a Caldari Navy Hookbill. 17 million ISK fit for the Frigate and all modules, ammos, and filaments. So far, we've already paid the fit off. I've ran 3 runs, and I'm making pure profit at this point. So this is a good investment if you are looking to get into the Abyss. You want to get out of that Tier 0. I know it can be hard to get out of that stage. You're looking to get into Tier 1, so you're looking to run a Frigate, maximize that loot income. This is the way to go. So let's go ahead, we'll jump in here and take a look at this. Alright, so like I said, under 17 mil, 16.9 mil at this point because we've used some of the filaments, we've used a couple of the cap boosters. So here we set 17 million ISK. This fit, I found it on the Abyss tracker actually. It was somebody else's fit that I have just kind of pirated. They were using them duos to run Tier 2s. I figured, well, if you can run duos in Tier 2, we can run a solo in Tier 1. As for the rigs, we have a small processor overclocking unit 2. We have a small EM shield reinforcer 1. And a small core defense field extender 1. In your high slots, you're going to have 3 light missile launcher 2s. Got those loaded up with Scourge Fury light missiles. Those are giving us a flight range of 41 kilometers, which lets us pull a little bit of range, kind of kite everything that's doing us some damage, as well as speed tank a little bit. For some NPCs, that'll work. In your mids, you're going to have dual small C5L compact shield boosters. They're only cranking out 30 HP per second individually. That seems to be doing pretty well for most waves and most spawns as far as just running one of them. If you're going to run the second one, you are going to have to eventually pop on this small FRX compact capacitor booster to keep your cap from draining out. It'll get you through the wave. As far as our prop mod, we have a 1 meganewton YSB compact afterburner, giving us a little bit of high velocity there with 1063.73 meters per second, which is enough to let us pull range on most of the bigger waves. Also helping us kite a little bit, lets us speed tank a little bit. To help with that capacitor usage, we have a small compact lead acid cap battery. In the lows, we're looking at 2 Ballistic control system 2s to up that DPS just a little bit. So we're sitting at 163.5 DPS per my skill set. Let's undock this bad boy, bring it back into the Abyss again for run number 4, and hopefully this time my mic is recording. Okay, so I am already in fleet, so I'm not going to have to form a fleet with myself in order to pop these 3 filaments and run these as a frigate. If you are running these solo, you will need to be in fleet. Let's go ahead and we'll pop these 3 frigates, activate, and away we go. We have Charybdis Tyrannus here. We're going to try to get our cash. And we're going to get right up on Charybdis as soon as we get close enough to where we can keep that type of transversal. Just grab the loot. We're not even going to pay attention to what it is at this point. Get this Lancer taken out. and then we should not be receiving any damage at that point. There we go. Now the big thing you got to watch when you're trying to sit under the guns of Charybdis Tyrannus is making sure he's not going to run you into the wall, because he will approach the borders fairly frequently. Not every time, but pretty often. So let's go ahead while we're killing him. We'll look, we got a tier 2 dark, tier 2 electrical, and some Triglavian survey databases, and some Isogen 10. In that cache. So some of your NPCs you're not going to want to kite them. Charybdis Tyrannus is one that you most certainly want to try to get under his guns and avoid him getting hit, because we cannot face tank his damage. He will kill us, and he will kill us quickly. As of right now, like with what we're doing, we could turn the shield booster off, because he's not going to be able to hit us this close. And we've just about got him at this point. We can go ahead and start heading towards the gate. And make the jump. And our cap is looking good, because we were able to turn that booster off. You just don't want to forget to turn it back on. Oh, or reload, which I did forget to do. I'll go ahead and reload those before we block anything. This should not be bad. I'll go ahead and start moving that direction. We're just gonna circle that thing at 10 for a minute. Turn that shield booster on. And then jump to circling the conduit to kind of try to put some distance between us. Oh, and they are trying to slow us down without much success. Go for this close one here. All right. Now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and pop this biocombinative cache. And then we'll start hitting this other Lancer. That way we can just slide on over here and grab this loot while we get him killed. $1.3 mil. Go back to orbiting our conduit. All right, and just like that, room number 2 completed. We are at like 6.5 minutes. 6 minutes and 45 seconds perhaps at this point. On through we go. Once again, I forgot to reload, but that'll be okay. These are much better than the rapid light missile launchers. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to go. This is going to be a first. So let's head for the cache, I guess. Let's head directly to it. Pop that. Then I think the Kikimora should go next. Keep moving, keep moving. Don't stop. Not even a mill there. That's okay though. That was glitchy. Okay, we are definitely taking on some major damage here. To pull some range.
Our module has run out of charges.
There we go. We're gonna have this Kikimora down here in just a second. Nice. So once we get that range out, we start kiting them. We're not seeing much of an issue. Now this Damavik, we're not going to be able to kite him. Damaviks are pretty quick. But he's not going to do nearly the damage that Kikimora was. We'll go ahead and we'll stack our loot here. It looks like we got a few filaments, like 35 Triglavian survey databases, which isn't bad, and a negligible amount of Isogen tin. All in all, not bad. Not bad at all. And we are literally right at 10 minutes. So for 10 minutes, that's what we got. Go ahead and jump through. And not to mention the 10,000 skill points for killing sleepers and drifters. So all around, good time for everybody, except for the sleepers and drifters. Let's go ahead and see what we got in the line of loot. Looks like 3.783 in profit for a complete runtime of 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Not too shabby. So if you enjoyed the video, if you liked the fit, smash that like button. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I love reading your guys' comments, your messages, stuff like that. It's always a great time. Until the next video, guys, fly safe.